welcome back to Leonard Creek Farm. We're going to do a little video here on trimming feet.
Trimming goat feet 101. Seen a lot of people on the internet and Facebook goat sites needing people to trim their goat's feet, but really it's pretty easy. You don't look at by how overgrown these are, but just go up one side. Take you. These are Bergen.
They're from Tractor Supply.
Bergen Ball. I'm guessing that's the name. I bought these at Tractor Supply. But you seen, just go up this outside up, and this little high point, knock it down. You want to give them a level pad, and then this in here, you can go up it, or you can go down it. Whatever what's easiest. But you're gonna have to take a whole lot of hoof off to hurt them. And don't be afraid to cut a little bit. See there, you can see just a little red there. It's fine.
It's almost like a pink fleshy color.
But a lot of people scared to actually cut, and they really don't trim them. They shape them a little bit, but in a week or two, they're right back out there doing it. Which I ain't no professional. But go up. See there how it's starting to roll over? So you gotta try to level at where that goat's standing straight up and down. Which I'm sure there'll be somebody say I'm doing it wrong.
But,
Whoa now.
whoa. Oh, you just stepped on my foot, girl.
Now this one here, she's a little frisky.
Yeah, she's been standing on my foot for 1 minute now.
These here should have been trimmed a little sooner, but anything you see, when I cut that, you can see that line, and just follow it. And like how that's growed over, you want to flatten that out to where that goat's standing straight up and down. Pretty much shaping their hoof. If you got a stand, it's probably a lot easier. We ain't got one.
You need to get us one.
A lot of people are scared to trim their feet, but you can tell when you're getting a little bit too deep. They'll let you know.
Whoa.
If I had put somebody to hold the goat, it'd make it a lot easier.
Goat.
Trimming the old buck. Now we ain't no professionals, but
We do the best as we can.
He's hard to trim. He don't want to stand real good. I've seen a lot of people though, they looking for people to trim their goat's feet. I understand if you're, you know, disabled and ain't able to do it, but if you are physically able, it ain't that hard. You just want to follow the lines and just, you know, cut them out a good hoof, trim it out, shape it. You want this, you don't want too much cut off here or too much here. You want to try to level it. I'm using these, I think they're Bergen and balls. They might not be right. I bought them at Tractor Supply. We've had them a couple years.
Really due for a new pair.
But they've been good ones. But these old bucks in rut, they're harder to trim. But don't be worried about cutting down in there. A lot of them get scared about getting into the quick. That white, that ain't the quick. See there, he's shaped decent. It'll be good enough to hold him. And see there how this is leaning. So this needs leveled. Too high.
I will get back.
So we'll try to level him up a little bit.
Yeah.
They ain't as hard to trim as a lot of people think. Slide them up side to side and get a good level pad right there. Now some of them, if they're leaned over too bad, it might take you a couple trimmings to get them leveled out, which I ain't no professional. I just try to trim ours occasionally. We'll see, that looks pretty good. That'll keep him walking up there good and straight. He's a little feisty. See how that hoof's rolled? You don't want that. So we'll take these and we'll go ahead and cut that off. Now you can see that line, but you can also see how it's high here. We get him to cooperate. So we're going to take some off this side until we can try to level that down a little bit. Find his line. See his high point where he's walking? We're going to have to knock that down. And try to shape that to get him back walking on his foot. So if it was high here, we'll take it low here and try to level it back out a little bit. But just take him and cut until you find the hoof line. And then just try to level it out the best you can. We've been in a drought here. That dries their hooves out and they crack and then a month or two, about 4 to 6 weeks from now, we'll, Lord's willing, we'll trim him again and be able to shape him a little better.
Yeah. We're gonna get the gate.
Well, we got all five big goats trimmed. Took us probably, I'd say 45 minutes, trim 5 big goats, holding them ourselves. So you can do it at home, not unless you're just not physically able, but good set of clippers and a good holder and you can do it.
Alright y'all, thank you for hanging out and thank you for watching. I got my big helper out here with me today. He's better at trimming. Yeah, he said he's down in his back. His back was hurting and then he helped me do this, so I appreciate it. But thank you all for watching, and if you got any tips or tricks that you can leave in the comments, we would appreciate it. I'm sure other people would too. So thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you on the next one. See you later.
Lord willing.
Bye.